Hey, Mike with No Problems Gaming here. In today's video, we'll be doing an unboxing of Hoplomachus Remastered, the board game. So let's get into it. All right, so now that we've got the game out, let's jump in and see what's inside. Now, Hoplomachus Remastered is a new entry in the Hoplomachus series. Now, I recently reviewed Hoplomachus Victorum on the channel. That's more of a solo RPG arena combat adventure, and this takes a lot of the same mechanics from that game but turns it into more of a multiplayer game. Still has some solo aspects that you can take on in the game, battling kind of computer controlled opponents, highlighting different titans and challenging enemies. Now the game focuses on more arena-based combat and has kind of a mythological flair to it. You're playing as different heroes going against Pluto, god of the netherworld, and he's trying to destroy the world. And heroes are kind of training in this game to take them on. And so you'll fight various titans or different factions throughout the main gameplay of this game. And then each faction kind of has their own hero to them. And also, again, these are more Titan characters or various heroes you might face off against. And these different Titans have unique skill sets and abilities, and they'll be activated throughout gameplay by rolling all kinds of die. So again, that's pretty fun, kind of almost like a major boss battle that you'll fight against them in the arena. And again, this game has a bunch of different modes to it. There's a skirmish mode where players will kind of face off against each other. Again, we've got a bunch of dice here, which is really cool. So these are kind of your attack die. Each one have different number of symbols on them. So depending on what characters you're playing as, these are little trackers here for favor in the arena combat. But let's dig into some of these chips so you can see what those are like. So the chips in this game basically represent different units that you'll be bringing into combat. And so each one of these represented different factions. So again, you can kind of see the factions on the back here. There's also tactics, which are kind of one-time use abilities for the most part. Some of them are permanent though. And you'll be able to place those on enemies or to use them to improve your characters as kind of a little bonus. And so again, there's a lot of new entries to this Hoplomachus Remastered version. Again, the original game kind of had a RPG element to it where you could level up your main hero. This one doesn't necessarily have that. It does though still, however, have some different elements to RPGs where your units will have health points, movement range, attack range, different attack dice, unique abilities that they can activate on their turn. There's also special abilities some units have they can do instead of their primary attack, various things like that. So it still has kind of that tactical RPG feel to it, but your characters aren't going to necessarily be kind of leveling up and powering up throughout the game, kind of like the first game had with Hoplomachus Victorum. Again, this game centers more on that arena combat for the game. Now, the first game as well kind of had scions, which were kind of ultimate enemies that Pluto controlled. But this game, there's titans, and so there'll be similar creatures and ultimate enemies in this game as well. But again, there's a lot of different factions that make a reappearance from the first game. And another thing that's cool with this remastered version, if you get the expansions, they can actually tie together the original Hoplomachus Victorum and this game. Not going to open this section. These are just red and blue chips. Nothing special there. So we can continue on. Let's open this playmat here. So again, kind of got a big playmat here, but there's two sides to this, two different types of arena combat in the game. And then there's also kind of reward tracks or favor as you move throughout the game. And so you'll be able to earn favor depending on actions that you're taking on each battlefield. And then those can unlock new special things depending on the map. So it could be unlocking new unit types, special boons for your characters, new tactics, different things like that, restoring used tactics. Again, Remastered does introduce several new heroes. So again, as I mentioned, if you get the expansion for this, these new heroes can actually be used in Hoplomachus Victorum as well. And so again, you'll be able to kind of have even more replay value to that original game by playing as these new heroes. Again, the original Hoplomachus Victorum was more of a solo board game, but this one you can play up to 4 players, depending on the mode that you're playing through. Some of them you'll be working as teams, cooperatively. If you're playing the 4-player, you can actually do teams of 2 versus another team of 2. Lots of different options. Looks like there's also co-op modes, but competitive modes as well. So again, if you're looking for more of a competitive arena combat, that's an option. Or if you'd like to work together with other players, you can do that too. Let's check out this final stack. All right, these white units are more neutral units. And again, there's kind of different elements like shards that can power up titans or potentially your heroes. Again, each titan battle is a little bit different. We've got these arena chips, which are kind of special units that can come into play depending on the arena that you're fighting in. So again, lots of unique challenges to take on throughout the game. These ones are the bigger Titan chips or Immortals. It's another version of this game where players won't necessarily be able to damage Immortals, but they'll gain favor in the combat arena. And again, that can help them kind of unlock new abilities, new powers for their team, and different power-ups to hopefully make it through the different waves and kind of onslaughts of immortal characters that they might be fighting against. So that's definitely cool. All right, now these are more the heroes. So again, some new cool additions to this remastered version of the game. So again, we've got the different factions, some different mythological heroes like the Minotaur, kind of a water creature for the Atlanteans. And again, representing the different factions throughout the world, which is really cool. These ones all kind of have their unique play styles and ability sets. Find these Hoplomachus games are very thematic and fit well with the environments of the places you'll be fighting in, which is really cool. And another Titan here. All right, well that wraps up this unboxing of Hoplomachus Remastered, the board game. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to check out the gameplay and see how it plays, see how much I enjoy this compared to the original Hoplomachus Victorum. So definitely stay tuned for a future video when we do a full review on the game after we've had some time to play it. But again, if you did want to pick up a copy of this game, I'll have a link in the description below where you can do so. And again, if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button as it really helps out the channel. And another really cool way you can help support the channel is we actually partnered with a company, Geek Crate, that puts together various bundles. So whether you like things like Harry Potter, Pokemon, Naruto, Marvel, and more, they've got different bundles for everything. They have a subscription service you can take advantage of, or buy just one-time bundle packs of various items. And so if you did want to check that out and help support the channel, head to nerdproblemsgaming.com/Geek Crate, and you'll actually get 15% off your order and help support our channel at the same time. So if you want to take advantage of that cool discount, be sure to head there as well. And if you like videos like this on video games, board games, and everything nerdy, check out one of our other videos here. And if you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications to get the latest updates of new nerd videos we put out. But once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you more soon.